2 in the King James, it says that Abraham was very rich in cattle and silver and gold. Very rich in cattle and silver and gold. Men servants and maid servants. The Amplified Bible says this, and Abraham was extremely rich. Extremely rich. And I told you this last week. I know it sounds strange to talk about Abraham, but remember, the sons of Abraham through his flesh, out of his loins came Isaac, and out of his loins came Ishmael. Out of Isaac came the Jewish people, out of Ishmael came the Arab people. You cannot convince any natural seed of Abraham that God doesn't want to bless them. You cannot go to Saudi Arabia and start talking about God wants you poor. They would never hear that in a million years. Why? Because they've known from the very beginning, I come out of Abraham's seed, I serve the El Shaddai, they call him Allah, we call him El Elyon, the Most High God. It's another whole thing. Is it a cult? Is it the God of the moon? Whatever. That's not the point. The point is, in their brains, you're not going to convince a Jewish man that he's supposed to be poor. You tell some Jewish man, you see him walking to synagogue on a Saturday and pull over there and say, excuse me, I notice you're walking and that's good. You don't own a car, do you? Well, actually, I do. Well, you're not supposed to because God wants you poor. They don't know what book you've been reading out of. Because they interpret financial abundance as an expression that you've been obedient to God. Well, where would they get that idea? God told them in Deuteronomy 28, if you do what I say, I'll bless you and increase you mightily. So we got the natural sons of Abraham through Isaac, the natural sons of Abraham through Ishmael, then we got his adopted red-headed stepchildren, Christians. And you tell them it's God's will for you to have more than enough, they say, now, brother. You know, we want to be spiritual about this. And is it any wonder that we're always the tail and never the head?